After 15 years in special forces, I came home to find my wife working as help in the $12 million villa I bought. She didn't recognize me. I called my attorney. It was time for justice. I knew something was wrong the moment I stepped through the gates of the mansion. The house was worth $12 million. I bought it with money I earned risking my life in places that don't exist on maps. It was meant to be a safe harbor for my wife Maria and our 2 children while I was gone. I returned without warning. No calls, no announcements. I wanted to see my family before the world touched them again. The guard didn't recognize me. That alone told me everything had changed. Inside, the house felt sterile, perfectly clean, emotionless. Then I heard the sound of a mop sliding across marble. A woman stepped into view wearing a cleaning uniform. It took a second to recognize my own wife. Maria, I said. She looked up, startled, eyes wide but empty. Sir, she replied softly. That word cut deeper than any weapon I'd carried. Before I could speak again, 2 teenagers appeared at the staircase. My children, older, colder. They looked at Maria the way you look at hired help, present but irrelevant. Dad, my daughter Emma said sharply, as if I'd broken a rule by coming home. My son Lucas didn't even look at me. She's working, he muttered. She's not supposed to talk. Maria lowered her eyes immediately. In that moment, anger didn't rise. Understanding did. I stepped into the study, closed the door, and made one call. Thomas, I said to my lawyer, steady and controlled. I'm standing in my house. My wife doesn't recognize me. My children act like she doesn't exist. It's time. He didn't ask what I meant. He only said, I'll start the process. Thomas confirmed what I suspected within hours. The mansion wasn't legally Maria's. It was controlled by a trust, and the trustee was my mother. That explained everything. I asked Maria to speak with me alone. She hesitated, glanced toward a camera near the kitchen, then nodded. Outside, she finally broke. They told me you were gone, she whispered. That you weren't coming back. Your mother said she would protect the children if I cooperated. Cooperation meant silence. She explained how documents were placed in front of her while she was exhausted, scared, isolated. How accusations appeared the moment she questioned missing funds. How a theft report existed before anything went missing. How my mother offered to make everything disappear if Maria worked, stayed quiet, and accepted blame. They said if I behaved, she said, voice shaking, I could stay near the kids. That was when I understood the cruelty wasn't physical. It was systematic. I confronted my children gently. Emma repeated what she'd been told, that their mother abandoned them. Lucas said she was unstable. Both stories came straight from my mother's mouth. When my mother arrived with her attorney, she smiled like a woman who believed she'd already won. You left, she said. Someone had to manage things. You didn't manage, I replied. You erased. Her lawyer spoke about guardianship, financial responsibility, and Maria's supposed incompetence. He didn't expect evidence. Maria had kept everything. Draft police reports, transaction records, notes showing money diverted from the children's accounts. Proof that the accusation was designed, not discovered. Thomas filed emergency motions that night. The lie began to collapse. Courtrooms don't care about reputation. They care about documentation. The judge didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. When he asked my mother why a theft report was dated before the alleged crime, she had no answer. Her face went white. Her lawyer shuffled papers desperately. The judge continued. You fabricated a criminal accusation to gain control of assets that were never yours. You coerced a woman into servitude in her own home. You poisoned children against their mother. He leaned forward. Protective orders are issued effective immediately. The trust is dissolved. Mrs. Rodriguez will assume full guardianship. You are barred from contact with the minors and the estate. My mother stood, shaking. This is my family. No, the judge said. This is theft dressed as care. He turned to Maria. You're free to go home, Mrs. Rodriguez. Outside the courthouse, Emma stared at Maria like she was seeing a ghost. Mom? She asked quietly. Maria nodded, tears finally free to fall. Lucas followed a second later. I didn't know, he said. They told us. I know, Maria replied. I never stopped loving you. My mother leaned close and whispered, this isn't finished. I didn't look at her. It is. You just don't know it yet. Full story on channel link below.